All right, howdy there, traders. So, just got in. I was out going about with the wife doing some stuff, and I just got in and had a package in the mail, and I thought it'd be a perfect time to do a quick, just not really an unboxing because it's all been unboxed, but I'm so excited about this. So, as a lot of you know, the way that I collect personally is I collect 3 runs at a time. And my current 3 runs are the Marvel Star Wars run, Conan the Barbarian from Marvel Comics back in the 70s and 80s, and Indiana Jones, Marvel Indiana Jones run. So I'm working on those 3 currently. And so I was, not too long ago, last year, for the Comic Book Community Awards, I won an award, and part of that was a gift certificate to my comic shop, and I did order a couple books from there that came in with that gift certificate. So I've got Star Wars number 59 about to go into the personal collection, and 60. I still got a lot to go. I mean, I've got most of the big keys, so there's a couple just old Star Wars that'll fit nicely in the collection run that I'm currently working on. But they also had, I grabbed these from my comic shop as well, Indiana Jones number 11 from the Marvel Comics run. We've got Indiana Jones number 26 from that run. And of course, Indiana Jones number 33. Got all 3 of these with that gift certificate that I got. I appreciate everybody that voted for me. Fantastic stuff. So I got these, and that completed my Indiana Jones run. So now I've got every Indiana Jones comic in that original Marvel run. I've got all the movie specials and all that stuff as well. I'm really pleased about that. The big one, the one that I was working on forever, and these came, well, the first 2 came from my local comic shop. Greg just got a big collection in and added these in, and I was just thumbing through the other day, and they happened to be there. So I've got Conan number 116 and Conan number 84. And I only needed 3 books to complete this run. I was on 1011 with Gary B. If you don't follow Gary B, go over, subscribe to Gary B. Got a really cool program there where you show off 10 books and then 1 book with an extended story, and then a speculation pick. So he does that twice a week. Very cool stuff. But I was on his show. We have a lot in common when it comes to our comic book taste, and I was able to he sent me this beautiful Conan the Barbarian, first appearance of Elric. This is issue 14, the last major key that I needed for the run. So with these 3 books, my Conan run is completed. So now I just completed 2 of my 3 runs that I'm working on, Indiana Jones and Conan the Barbarian. So the next up, and I grabbed these from the local comic shop, I'm replacing one of those with G.I. Joe, Marvel G.I. Joe. I only need about 20 books to complete this run. So I'm currently working on my G.I. Joe run. As you can tell, they got the little tags in there. I keep those in there. Those are Greg's tags from Black Cat Comics here in Salt Lake. So just some really cool vintage Joe. And so I'm working on that run, and it's really coming together. I probably have maybe 20 books left, and I will be complete on my G.I. Joe run. So I'm really happy with that, able to snag those. And then kind of a side run that I always work on. Whenever I see the books, I grab them because I know in the back of my mind I've got to have the complete run. The Star Trek stuff. So this is 7, 10, and 13 from that DC Comics run. I think this was probably the best Trek run that they had, at least up till the current IDW stuff. This is far better than the Marvel stuff. Just a lot more character driven. I really enjoyed it. So I was able to snag those. Again, all of them got Greg's little tags on them. So all of them from Black Cat Comics. So, we got those. But again, if you're not following Gary B, real stand-up guy, Gary, you don't know how much this means to me. It probably took the wind out of the wife's sails. I think she was probably going to get that to me for Father's Day, but it kind of means a lot coming from you. You're a comic brother. I really appreciate it. As I said, if you're not subscribed to Gary B, the casual comic guy, please do so. Fantastic content, just a great guy. Hey, what's up, Gary? I just talking a bunch of smack about you. The book came in. It is beautiful. It's going to fit in my collection like just perfectly. It's beautiful. And that is the very last book I needed for that run, so I'm 100% complete on Conan the Barbarian. I picked a couple up at the LCS over the weekend, so I'm 100% complete on this one. So, all right, just showing off a bunch of books. Again, couldn't have done it without the community. I appreciate everything you guys do, and I will see you later, traders. Hey, don't feel bad, bro. That's my entire collection. I'm a mid-grade collector. I love them like that. They got personality. I can read them without worrying about it. That's absolutely perfect. It is a great feeling, and like I was just showing off, I dropped 2 runs, so that completed Conan, and I also completed my Indiana Jones run over the weekend because I had a gift certificate for mycomicshop.com, so I just finished that up. So now I've thrown in G.I. Joe into the mix, so I'm working on my G.I. Joe run now. And I'm probably going to go with first and second volume of Ghost Rider. I think I'm just going to combine those two as one and do that. Because I've almost got all the second. There's a few of the later issues I don't have. So I'm going to complete that run. And then I'm going to try to get all of the Midnight Sun stuff all nailed down. So maybe some Red Sonja in there. Figure out the Marvel Red Sonja stuff. So, all right. So that's what I got. As I said, go subscribe to Gary B, Casual Comic Guy. Fantastic cat. Doing good things for the community. And I will see you later, traders.